Yeah, welcome back everyone. This is Araphon playing Lady Night Saga. Last time, we recruited Toto, the fishing girl, and explored some of the village anyway. Beating up overconfident but not terribly skilled, it seemed, dojo person. Here's the pub. It's crowded. You'd kind of expect that. Looks like you can go, back in the back. There's the heel wall. And as usual, we can't just open the chests. We have a suspicious job person. Okay, something about it's a sake in a storehouse, so something like a wine cellar, probably. Something of a special job they're looking for people for. Women only, preferably someone who is strong against alcohol. Has a good tolerance, I would say. Anyway, Stella's saying, well, I don't drink. So, not her. As usual, this is the bar person who lets you change your party. Yeah, we have all these other adventures here. We have a level 9 magician talking about these spirit magics, which are fire, ice, wind, and earth. And so, is there anyone who can actually use all four? Well, not as magic, but fire, wind, earth, ice. But yeah, that is a tendency with the magicians in this game. We have Katarine can use fire and earth. Manami could use ice and wind. And then we have our spear users. Uther uses earth, Leafia uses wind, but we haven't seen anyone who use even 3 elements as a mage. Okay, equipment that says good against divine, resists all the divine elements, in other words, light, dark, holy, and evil. This is a... not sure what that is, some kind of instructing person? Possibly something we get to a cleric, or maybe it is just cleric. Level 21. Yeah, so light element manipulates lightning, thunder. Water is considered holy element. Dark element, as the name suggests, is things that do darkness. Yeah, magic causes darkness. And evil element is monsters, only things like claws and tentacles, usually. Yeah, you may recall Death Claw, slashing evil damage. I think this is what's normally cleric. Anyway, level 10, saying everyone's talking about difficult things and not getting up. It's like, I know. That what our party is missing is a frontline fighter, so fuck. Yeah. So we got a woman. It's like a curse. So yeah, it's related to magician, but it's more like curse oriented. Yeah, curses are not a well-known ability. And yeah, take 3 years, everyone's going to want them in their party. Okay, so curses are things that lower your enemy stats, that's her job. So basically, basic thing, but stat up and down things. Yeah, they only last for about 5 times, so yeah, 5 rounds. I've mentioned that before, I think. Yeah, he's just talking about the booze. This guy's just eating his face out. Stuffing his face. Yeah. Okay, so he's talking about the secluded, unexplored lands. There's 4 in total. Right now, the carriages are only going to the Fire Dragon's Cave. Okay. Okay, Reno's having a reaction here. This is apparently her big sister. Ah, yes, I remember her because there's kind of a trick to recruiting her, which I'll get to later. Anyway, her name is Zeffie, which is an interesting name, but it's like, oh, Reno, and is that Stella? So you're here too. It's like, Zeffie, it's been so long. Last time I saw you was at the... Okay, apparently when she graduated night school. Night is in, you know, like... Anyway. Not nighttime, night soldier. Yeah, has it been that long? I guess I have been away from the country for a while. So, by the way, what are you doing here? Could it be... That's right, she heard the rumors about the fire dragon. It's like, I knew it. Booking? Okay, so that's literally phonetically booking. I'm guessing that's something about... yeah, dictionary just saying booking. But I'm thinking that's just saying, yeah, that's kind of what she's here for. The whole thing is like, yeah, we're also after the fire dragon. It's like, well then. Pretty much everyone in Pioneer now is. Yes, we're just here to look for the fire dragon, or investigate. It's not our objective is not to take it out, or specifically to explore the unexplored regions. It's like, well, is that so? Well, okay then. Take care if you're going to the fire dragon's cave. There's a strange monster blocking the way. What kind of strange monster? Attacks don't work on it, or at the very least my sword barely even scratches it. And she brought some powerful firebombs for creatures like that, and those didn't work either, so you'll need some element other than fire, or maybe... Okay, so a monster that swords and fire don't work on. And the fire dragon is beyond that? It's like, I wonder about it. But because of that monster, I haven't been able to get any further. Probably it's in the deepest areas beyond that, so yeah. It's like, well, you've already made it that far into the cave. We only just got the information this month, or just a few days ago. Okay, so if I can't make it all the way to the fire dragon, there's no meaning to it. I think I'll stick around in this town for a little while, but if I get information about another dragon, I'll head there. So yeah, if you're heading there, be very careful. The strength of the monsters doesn't even compare to those back on the continent. Okay, yeah, she's just repeating that. Oh yeah, she is here to fight the fire dragon, and I think the way it worked with her is that if after beating the monsters the way, you come back and report to her, she will go and beat the dragon, or this month's incarnation of the evil dragon, herself. And then join the party the next month. The thing is, if you do that, you don't fight the dragon yourself, and I think it had a unique drop. But realistically, it's better to recruit her. But yeah, I think if you don't talk to her here, she ends up leaving early. If you don't go back and tell her after beating the monsters of the way, then she doesn't know, so she doesn't come to beat it. So there's a number of things you have to do right to get her to actually show up, and you have to get her to actually show up at the dragon and beat it for her to join the party. But yeah, being welcomed here. Okay, so you go to the left-hand counter for something about... was those the things we found in the dungeons near Yokana? Bounty monster information is at the right hand. Table? Yeah, party balance is important. You want attack, you want support, you want recovery, you want magic users. And something about there may be like Supermen who can do everything. Tato? Is that someone's name or is that like a term? Anyway. Yeah, I think it's someone's name saying I wanted to do another. Yeah, have another match. And we'll double the bet. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, apparently they're playing cards. There's a bunch of money in there, but it would not be a good idea to try and take it. Okay, yeah, that's the guy who pays out for bounties. This is the guy who tells you what the bounties are. And yeah, there's a chest in a business, so you can't take it. Stella's asking about exploring the outlying regions. Okay, adventure. Just register here, and we'll give you like a permission form to go out there. Authorization. Well then, let me register. That guy's reacting. It's like, take a look. Isn't this a knight? It's like, yeah, what about it? Yeah, if we put a knight in there, they'll forget the treasure. They'll take out the whole dungeon. And carry off the information, too. It's like, oh. Is that what you're doing? Sorry. Dungeon's all full. Well, no, we're not taking anyone now. Yeah, come back another time when there's fewer adventurers. It's like, well, no hubbing it then. I guess it's not going that easily. We'll have to find another way. Oh. Something about getting a guild sword. Yeah. Anyone can get one if you clear the dungeons in the dungeon plaza. Which we've done. Yeah, so from Yukana to Pioneer, a lot of adventurers, temporarily being reassigned out here. Okay, so yeah, this one's talking about the dungeon clearing stuff, so you get an original guild sword, original design. We have all three of the things, so congratulations, congratulations. Okay, and so here's the thing. And it's talking about future promotions and whatnot. But yeah, we've got a guild sword. Okay, that is a longsword, so it's pretty good. 28 attack plus 8 speed. So that's better than the samurai sword we bought in town. So I can give that to Linda. You know, actually no. Let's give Linda the guild sword. And Stella the samurai sword for now, so their attack is a little more even. Because Linda's a bit behind, so her attack is a bit underwhelming, relatively speaking. But yeah, we've been to the bar, we've been to the guild, we've been to all the houses. Don't suppose she has anything about this. Nope. Yeah, we need a way to get to the dungeons, or get the permission to go. But first, let's go to the harbor and do the fisherman's side quest. Okay, so yeah, and try investigating the palm trees on the beach. There's these palm tree crab monsters mixed in with them. And go beat them, please. Alright, so we got the music from the northern fields again. Danger, Yashigani. It's been a lot of Casualties due to these: do not recklessly approach the palm trees. Yep, that is not a palm tree. If we got a bunch of them, they're probably not that strong, so we should be able to deal with normal attacks. Yeah. And Raji made it fall asleep anyway. So, yeah, some of these palm trees are not palm trees. Overly dramatic music for what they are. We got a crab palm, I guess? Is that a healing thing, or is it just a material? No, it's usable. It's a material, but it also recovers 33% of health and magic, according to this. So that's nice. Yeah, pretty trivial so far. Okay, that one seems significant, but nothing's happening. We did get that mention from the guild about a bounty monster that's apparently a giant one of these, so we're probably looking to get something like eat the rest of them and then the boss shows up or activates. Yeah, two almost right next to each other. Yeah, and Kirsten's axe probably gets a bonus on them too. Is that all of them? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we've got a boss, the Dekayashigani. So, probably fire. Let's try that too. And guard up. Yeah, fire looks good. Big wave. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, yeah, supporting fire is good. But yeah, I'm going to need healing. And I didn't really bring a healer. Well, if there's any time to use these, this is it. Doing that, and have both of them use these. Although I'm running low because I never actually bought any. Let's see how dark works. Okay, that seems to be doing less damage, so apparently it is physical, despite seeming like a magic kind of attack. But yeah, I definitely should have brought a healer. Okay, it's defending. Yeah, I have my best attackers keep attacking, and she's mostly out of MP. Okay, we did beat it. But I am going to want a healer. Okay, let's report to the fisherman. We beat it. Thank you, and... Okay, now you can go collect stuff. So I can talk to him if I want to send someone salvaging? Okay then. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so I can send Kirsten or I can send Toto. Sure, let's try sending her, see what happens. Just jumps in the water. Pops back out. And got a... yeah, Kaniyashi fruit, so palm, crab, coconut. Okay. But yeah, I definitely need to heal after that. thinking about who I want to switch out, because I am going to want to switch someone out so I have a healer. And I think Uther is going to be the one. Ah, we have a unique healer here. Doesn't seem to be anything happening with that, at least for now, but yeah, this is not the generic healer. This is the generic Aroma Girl, though. So, yeah, there's something going on here. Or will be at some point. But, yeah, I think for now this is a good time to stop. Next time we'll head over to the horse carriage place and see about maybe finding a way to the Fire Dragon's Cave. Until then, this has been Aerophone playing Lady Knight Saga.